Isaiah was right in the middle. Played it great.
Under 2 minutes now remaining in the first quarter. Oakley. Ewing gets the offensive rebound and a loose ball foul against Lambeer. Ewing is still down. Lambeer picks up his second, and Daly may be hit with a technical if he keeps going.
Chuck Daly is wild. Lambeer says that he was pushed from the rear and went under Ewing. Ewing, who was extended that time, naturally came down over the top of Lambeer. Lambeer is livid that he was pushed into that, and that's why Chuck Daly is so upset. And let's face it, you're a Knick representative here right now, and you are concerned the franchise is on the floor.
Ewing appears to be all right. Let's see it.
Now look down now. Now watch Ewing here. There he is, where you can see when he put his hand, when Lambeer put his hand into the back of Ewing, you'll see like he looks like he slips. Right about now, you see Ewing pushed off.
Yeah.
Lambeer had his hand. Ewing pushed off, and he fell right underneath.
Yeah, Lambeer's right on that one.
Yes, he was.
Vandaway will shoot. Technical foul on Chuck Daly. Vandaway hits it. So normally he's a villain in almost every enemy arena he goes into, but Bill Lambeer has a point here.
Well, you know, you're playing with big people in confined quarters, and we all know that in pro basketball, you usually catch the second hit, not the first hit.
Right. They're having a horrible day shooting from there.
Now they're going to come on this side of the floor, left side, or right in there. Beautiful.
Sally, maybe his fourth. I think it is third.
Watch out now.
Lambeer. Like that swagger.
Well,
hey.
Well, the main thing is right now is that no one wants to do something foolish to cost your team a technical foul. Then number two, get possibly thrown out of the game. You do not want that to happen right now.
Already had 3 technicals in this game, 1 on Charles Oakley, 2 on Detroit's coaching staff, Daly and Brendan Surr.
Now, the foul, either way now, the team will be shooting the penalty. And Rodman grabbed them from the rear. Now, this is the play before. We had the foul in the lane. Now, you know, this is a little I'm getting your face, you're in my face, okay? But what I'm not going to do is back down from you right now, just so nobody raises a hand.
It's Gary Cooper in high noon, let's face it.
All right.
And Thomas Strep, 3-on-1. Jackson for Ewing. And the foul, Lambeer and Ewing having words.
And Lambeer opening his arms up like, come to me, Patrick. McDaniel to the rescue. Patrick lost it. He lost it for a split second, and McDaniel saved him.
And Patrick Ewing now has been able to calm himself down. Bill Lambeer once again hearing the fine words from the Garden crowd as he has collected his 4th foul. And there's the smirk that has delighted fans throughout the NBA. What a perfect villain.
Amazing to think nothing he can do, no matter what it may be, will get fans to cheer for him, except in Detroit.
And over the years, he has been such a significant player. So important in terms of the 2 NBA championships won by
Ewing and foul hard. Rick Mahorn, Lambeer, I hated both.
Dramatically.
Here's Rodman. Oh, he is walloped by Oakley, then straight armed by Ewing. And here we go. This will be a very difficult game for the officials.
Ewing smiling, keeping his cool.
This is difficult because if things continue in this manner, there are decisions that will have to be made if punches are thrown with key players involved. Do you throw them out? do you let them stay on the floor?
Marv, I honestly think there will not be punches thrown in this game. I believe everyone knows how important it is not to be thrown out and how ready the officials are in view of the intensity here to make those decisions. I think it's all heavy striking of one another, although it's quite physical, as you see on the replay. Now, Charles Oakley, as is his way, overdoes the physical play. He didn't have to put his arm around Rodman's neck on that play. And, of course, everyone wants to, quote, protect your teammate, which brings McDaniel, followed by Ewing in there, and then, of course, Lambeer's typical behavior.
They're calling a flagrant foul on Xavier McDaniel. It appears a technical foul has been called on Ewing, and now they've changed the flagrant is called on Charles Oakley. That for the physical play on that drive by Rodman.
Ewing, and Sally just can't stay with him. No, John, the Knicks are trying to force the tempo. Now some jawing between Orlando Woolridge and Patrick Ewing.
It's Lambeer and Ewing.
Ewing was fouled by Sally, but was angered by Wells.
So I guess what I saw was Woolridge being peacemaker.
Sally going in, fouling him from behind, and then double fouled by Lambeer. That was a move by Lambeer, though. You know, what was he going to accomplish? There's no way he was going to block Ewing. It was like an extra annoying foul. You know, let me hit him anyway, you know. And Jess Kersey went over to Ewing to pull him down. And here's Ewing on his man. He's got Sally, and a little extra squat. It appeared that Ewing felt the presence of Lambeer after he was fouled by.
I mean, Sally got two fouls.
Sally, and I think it's
ball game. This is a blistering pace. Pistons by 3, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Count the basket and the foul, and Lambeer is going to get a technical.
Well, he knew he was going to get that one, Bob, because he had some very unkind words to say, and obviously Chuck Daly is upset about it as well. They felt that Patrick Ewing had thrown him off with the arm, and Bill knew that was coming. He took that one intentionally.
This is the technical foul.
We'll watch again as you watch on the right side of your screen. There you saw Patrick holding off. I think Bill gave a little bit of an act myself. It wasn't really as bad as Bill had thought.
James Edwards checks into the ball game for the Detroit Pistons. Lambeer will get a chance to. Lambeer throws it into the hands of Tucker. To Jackson. To Oakley to Tucker. Knicks take the lead. Oakley and Lambeer are into a fight.
And what happened there, Bob, was that, oh boy, we got still a little confrontation going on.
Patino and Daly also down there near that fracas. Brendan Malone right in the midst of it. Bennett Salvatore is in there, the official, along with Hugh Evans.
And all of the players who have come off the bench are going to get fined in this one. What started it, Bob, was that Oakley came up as Lambeer was walking off the court and shoved him for no reason. Then Lambeer started to walk back, and then Ewing stepped in front of him, and then Lambeer pushed Ewing, and that's where it all started after that.
Well, there's a timeout on the floor now. The officials will assess who was involved in that. There may be more Detroit penalties. Detroit leads the league in victories and fines.
Hugh Evans looked over and said nothing.
They just said, we'll pretend this didn't happen. It is 102-99 New York. 39 seconds remaining in this ball game, and you want to get a sense of playoff intensity. It is here in this building tonight.
No question about that. And that was just silliness on the part of Charles Oakley to do what he did. And then it was crazy on the part of Bill Lambeer to do what he did. Here's the thing, just a bad pass on the part of Bill Lambeer as he did not make a very good pass outside to the open man. Tucker gets it and off to the races. Come the Knicks, Tucker lays it in. And a 3-point lead. Here's the reaction of the Knicks bench after that play. And then watch them because they're going to see that something was going on in the court. And they all start to come out there because they know that something is going on, that there's a little bit of a problem. Here goes Rick Pitino. You see all the pushing still going on, a lot of talking. There's Chuck Daly in it.
Pistons. Sally. The rebound, Ewing. Now Ewing and Rodman went at it, and then Rodman stepped in and said, chill out, my friend. 15 rebounds for Ewing. And this crowd, all of them, the sellout, on their feet at the Garden.
Patrick Ewing just staring at Bill Lambeer. He is staring down at Bill Lambeer right now because he's the one who grabbed him. There's the missed shot by Sally. Patrick Ewing up strong, pulls it down. Now watch, Bill Lambeer will reach in and grab onto him. And Patrick Ewing throwing the elbow to get people off of him. Look at the stare at Bill Lambeer, and he followed him all the way down the court. And he had a few words to say right there to him.
Rodman, the peacemaker there. It's the Knicks 102, Pistons 99, 18 seconds. They're going to say that it's 18 seconds left, and the Pistons get a 20-second timeout.
Glaring at Bill Lambeer. I mean, Rodman's talking to him, but look at who he's looking at. He's looking dead straight. Boy, if looks could kill.